Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So, you have seen my headline While Igbos Must Leave Lagos. I've mentioned this thing several times, and a lot of people think maybe I'm just saying it out of hate. No, it's just that a place where you're always threatened every time because you have families, and you've established there, and every time you're threatened every year, it's like a continuous cycle. Then you should understand that it's time to pack your bags and leave. Anyway, why am I making this video? Atiku Abubakar has called for a called against this Lagospedia page. I've always wondered why has nobody unearthed who is operating this page. I've gone to this page. My brother did I discover this page from beginning to end. Even before it became popular, it was hatred and hatred, hatred and hatred against who? The Igibos. Not any against any other group. It's Igibos morning, Igibos afternoon. He will look for all the crimes Igbos are committing, as if Yorubas don't commit crime, as if Hausas don't commit crime. Anyway, let me say it's a Yoruba page. You understand? Because he promotes Yoruba culture there, as if Yorubas don't commit crime. If everybody start compiling list of crime every tribe commits in Nigeria, the page everybody will have a page full of crimes. So I was wondering why people has not called out this page. I think people should unearth this guy and disgrace him. If I was president, I would not tolerate tribalism. In fact, if I was maybe any of the contestants, I will call again. I will tell my supporters not to show any form of tribalism. Let me tell you why. Even with this election and all this whole madness happening, the Yoruba people have treated me so kindly. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even my friend, I was shouting Tinubu. Now he's switching mouth. He say no, they cannot. It's now going against Tinubu. But let me tell you, even during this period, I was fighting him. There's no time. He's my friend though. I used to curse him. I say you're mentally insane. That's how I used to tell him. I used to tell him, it looks like I never knew you're bigoted to support Tinubu. He would tell me, do I know how Lagos used to be before? Because he used to live in Lagos. He would tell me that Tinubu made sanitize Lagos a little bit. I'll be like, but if he sanitized it, why is Lagos not comparable to cities like Cape Town, Casablanca? It's just like if Obi had come out to say he sanitized Lagos, Anambra. Do you think I will listen to him? Like, let's say he said he turned Anambra to Dubai, like the way Tinubu shouted he built Lagos. I will not. Tinubu didn't do anything in Lagos. People that developed Lagos was private people, and it's because Lagos is our business and entertainment capital. You understand? That's why people flock to Lagos. It has the highest number of industries. People always feel like there are more jobs in Lagos or opportunities. If not, nobody will go to Lagos. You understand? If Calabar had more industries, people will flock to Calabar. If Anambra had more industries, people will flock to Anambra. People go to where there's jobs. You understand what I'm saying? Even if there is chaos there, people will go there. So I think Abubakar called out this page. The page was saying that he was giving Igbos a time frame that from when did he even say safe? On the 20th that they will protest against Igbos, that Igbos must leave Lagos. Then this morning, as I'm reading, Sanwo-Olu has dissociated himself. Are the Yoruba people not seeing how? Are they telling me that their leaders are not seeing all these pages and all these people disseminating hatred to call them out? Can't you promote Yoruba culture in peace? And even if you want, like I've mentioned it, the approach of the Ronos and their tribalism is wrong. Even if you want people to protest against your states, do it. Constantly barrage them with this message in a very, how will I put it now? In a very simple manner. Don't be spreading hate up and down. Do you understand what I'm saying? They always want to do everything in a tribalistic manner, and a hateful manner. Everybody must leave Lagos. Sometimes I start wondering, the Lagos they always shout, is it Rabat or Casablanca or what do they call it? Cape Town or Pretoria? It's not even Nairobi. It's not the standard of Nairobi. Lagos that almost all the high rise is not painted for since 1980. They have not painted some of them. The whole place just looks shabby. But that's by the way. So calling out this Lagospedia page, I wonder why nobody has called them out. The same thing with Renomokri. I think it's time Atiku and others call out and Obi call out this Renomokri. You cannot be spreading hatred against a certain group. Every day Igbos, every day you pick on Igbo comment like Renomokri. And the Igbos and Ohanes in the Igbo people are funny. Why don't you report these pages en masse? You understand? How can people, Ohaneze, why not you call for people to report pages that spread hatred? Whether it's Igbo spreading the hatred or Yoruba people where that are good, why don't you call it? This is how genocide starts. Before you know, hatred. Somebody don't even know you. Even in South Africa, because I've lived in South Africa before. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've lived there. I can tell you that many South Africans they have never had an encounter with Nigerians, but they just hate Nigerians. Have you ever seen that kind of thing? Even people living in the villages in South Africa, they never seen a Nigerian before, or seen anything in Nigeria. They just hate it. A South African was telling me that in the village then that all foreigners are Nigerians. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these are just some of the things our leadership has not really done well to promote unity. That's why when I look at Tinubu, I will just be laughing. Are you telling me that his PAs and SSAs, they are not seeing all this hatred to call them out? Where's the Ministry of Orientation or whatever? These are pages you call people and report them and tell the police to call. You cannot, anybody, whether it's P2B, whether it's Atiku, whether it's anybody that's spreading hatred, you don't need to encourage it. It will be destroying your administration at the end of the day. Every violence is destroying your administration. Every conflict. Oh God, my father solved a conflict. My father, through dialogue. I've mentioned in the newspaper, my father solved a conflict that has been going on since 1960 or maybe 1970s. They used to kill the officials. My father stopped it. What did he do? Through dialogue. You must humble yourself as a leader. My father started attending. In fact, let me not say how my father solved the conflict, but my father solved it by bringing himself down. Do you know, everything is not war. All this Biafran thing is very easy to solve. It's very, very easy. As president now, you have to kneel down for the warring faction. Now, how did Obasanjo go to Ethiopia and stop the war between? As a leader, you need to bring yourself down. When you bring the people will say, "Oh, this person is genuine." Do you understand what I'm saying? So, the Nigeria, I know sometimes on my page I digress a lot, but my dear, I'm telling you the right ways. There's only a right way to do things. If Tinubu let him not do the right thing. So for the Igibos in Lagos, those of you still acquiring properties, don't think after this election all this nonsense will stop. Next election it will continue. Next one it will continue. Do you understand what I'm saying? So divest, think home, not south oh, think home. Rwanda is landlocked. If there's anything like landlocked in the dictionary of Nigeria, Rwanda is doing very well for a country that has no resources. Then imagine the Southeast that has oil and has everything. Everybody used to say landlocked countries. Who told you Luxembourg and all those countries in Europe, they are landlocked? Let's assume Nigeria wants to even go on a separate country, and those Igibos in the other maybe south and other places don't want to join the Igibos. There are many landlocked countries that are doing fine. Make everybody using brain for that Nigeria.